Welcome back. Let's quickly create a sequence to input all the values from the Excel to the respective text boxes. For that, what do I need? First of all, I'll pull an activity again for the attach browser. Inside this, first I'll supply the browser variable. Which browser are we doing this activity into? And then we need to type into the respective text boxes. So these are the text boxes we need to type into. For that, we have an activity called type into. Let me pull it for you. And how many text boxes do we have? 3. So we will pull type into activities 3 times here, one after the other. Alright. I'll indicate this element inside the browser. First is home loan amount. Second is interest rate, and third is my loan tenure. After entering the value into loan tenure, we also need to tab out from that text box. For that, I'll click anywhere inside the browser. So I'll have a click activity right after that and click on any of the element available inside the browser like this one. Once that is done, we need to get text or get value from the 3 fields which are calculated and generated on the website. For that, we need to first bring those values in the focus, and then there is an activity called get text activity. Again, I'll pull this activity 3 times and indicate the element which needs to be extracted. Alright, once we have all the activities in place and the selectors identified for them, we need to take care of their inputs and outputs. These type into activities are only for input, so there is no output for them. What would be the input text for the first one? Row. It needs to go to a specific column. Which column is that? First one, loan amount. No, make no mistakes. Take it from the Excel, copy paste. Loan amount similarly. Interest rate. To string. Tenure. Alright, done with the input values. This is a click activity, no need to do anything. Click anywhere, we can say. Then get text. Which text are we getting? Loan EMI. In this case, what is the value? Let me create a variable loan EMI which will store the value got from this text box. Again, output for total interest, change the name, and total amount. Perfect. We have entered all the input values and taken out all the output values which we had to. Now these output variables need to be added to the output data table variable which is going to be printed in the Excel. What do we do for that? For everything in UiPath we have got some activity, one or the other activity. For this one we'll add a data row. For this the input is all the variables which we have extracted, they need to be entered inside a curly braces. First variable was loan EMI, second was total interest, third one was total amount. That's it. And which data table we want to add it? The output DT which we created. That's it. Let me summarize what all things we are doing in this sequence. We are attaching the browser, inputting all the values into the respective text boxes, taking out all the values from the website and adding those values into a data row in the pre-created output data table. What is the next step? Add this to the previous nodes. Doesn't it look like a flowchart we create while defining the business process? That's how exactly the UiPath programs look like. We are starting into this flowchart. We are inside the for each activity. For each row, we are making a decision if it's a home loan, personal loan, or a car loan, respectively clicking on the tabs based on the decision made, and then going and entering the values inside the respective text boxes and getting the outputs from it. Now only the last step is pending, which is to write this data table into our output Excel. We'll do it in next video. See you there. Thank you.